Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your January general messages. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that Virgos need to know for the month of January, please? What is it that Virgos need to know for the month of January? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. For Virgos, Neptune is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And it's just like this whole overall energy is giving me that Neptune energy, or like just mystical and a little fantastical and just, I don't know. Okay, so at the Neptune, it says your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Thank you, Spirit. Like daydreaming. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Let me not jump too ahead. I just got out of a message that was so light. It was so love. It made me excited. So let me calm down and focus my energy on the Virgo collective. Okay. Okay, all right, for Virgos, what is it that they need to know for the month of January, please? Wow. Okay. 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 All right. So Knight of Wands. All right, Mr. Fly in by the seat of his pants. Okay, I feel like Virgo, you might be, and this is funny because most of the Virgos I know, this is not necessarily their energy, but I feel like you might be doing a lot of unexpected. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm not a Virgo. Okay, my zodiac did show up here, but I am not a Virgo, and I am very, let's go, let's do it. Adventurous. What is the word? Why is this word lost on me? Anyways, I'm ready. Okay, I don't keep a backpack, although I thought after this last year that I might need to do that. But I do feel like, Virgo, with this Knight of Wands, that you're, thank you, Spirit, impulsive. Okay, it's a little impulsive type of energy that's coming in for you in the month of January. And I think that's just something that you're trying to introduce into your energy, instead of like, and I wasn't always that way. Okay, I'm a very responsible adult, and I've had a lot of responsibilities. And so I didn't do things on impulse. And one of my friends had told me some years back, like I was saying I was going to just go do something, and she was like, when after you enter all the information into an Excel spreadsheet and do all the calculations, like which was true about me. And I feel like Virgos are like that, where you plan, okay, until the end of it. All right. You don't just jump out and do things. But with this Knight of Wands, I do feel like that's your energy right now in the month of January, where you might do some impulsiveness. And it's because of, I feel like your fantasies or your longings or your desires, these things that you want, are kind of driving this energy, this Knight of Wands. Okay. All right. Please clarify for Virgos. What is it that they need to know for the, okay. Wow. Wow. Month of January for Virgos. Whoa. The Tower. See? Unexpected. Okay. I feel like, what is it saying? How do you say it? You're just trying to do something different to get some different results. That's how I want to say that. Okay. That's how I feel for you, Virgo. You're doing something, you're doing things a little differently so you can get different results. All right. The Pisces energy showed up for you. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. I'm going to tell you why this Pisces energy is here for you. It's High Priestess energy because it is now here 3 times. Okay. One over here, and then this one. Okay. I feel like, thank you, Spirit. So I'm being drawn to the fish that are on the card. Okay. We know that the fish represent the Pisces zodiac. but I'm getting something. I was just watching this little documentary. I think it was actually a Netflix documentary, but I was watching it on YouTube. And it was just about the sea, about the ocean and the marine life and things like that. And it took us all the way to the ocean floor. Okay. Um, and some of those sea creatures at the bottom of the ocean floor have their own lighting so that they can see. Okay. I'm getting drawn to how this fish is kind of like lit up in the dark. Okay. So I feel like, Virgo, there's some type of, how do I say this? I feel like you've been in darkness, or you feel like you're in darkness, but your path is being lighted. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I feel like you're being guided by your intuition. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Jupiter is here in the center, your confidence, courage, self belief, and luck. Jupiter. Okay. Luck is on your side right here. And you see how he's like flying through the atmosphere or out into the universe? Again, I'm getting this very whimsical, fantastical type of energy, which is not typical energy of a Virgo. Something is driving that. Um, and it's probably frustrating to you, Virgo, if that's not your typical energy. I was just saying who I was in the Aquarius message, and I feel like the Aquarians and the Virgos are the most logical. Okay. And so it's very rare for you to see them fantasizing or even having a conversation about that. I was um, talking with someone, and we were talking about like the collective in general. We were speaking about love, but so you have people who, and this is definitely Virgo energy, who understand quantum physics and things of that nature. And so they have a challenge with emotional intelligence, right? And then vice versa. Those who are extremely emotionally intelligent sometimes can struggle with understanding knowledge such as quantum physics. Not in all cases, but in some cases. Why? Because we're meant to balance one another out. But the two have a hard time coming into that understanding, or it takes a lot of work and maturity to understand that. Now, I bring that all up because I feel like Virgos are in some type of energy where they are experiencing fantasy. Okay? Okay. Sagittarius showed up. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. You got Jupiter right next to Sagittarius. Virgo, I feel like you are one, expanding your mind. Obviously, it might be a little fantasy, but I do feel like you're going to have a lot of growth. I feel like you're feeling very optimistic about life right now. I feel like you're allowing your intuition to guide you. Okay. Um, okay. I'm going to leave that there. Look, 10 of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay. Again, you're utilizing your intuition to guide you emotionally. A lot of you here, Virgos, which would make sense, are INFJs and INFPs. Um, and so you have a very highly sensitive, and those are personalities. So if you're not familiar, you can take your what is it, the Myers-Briggs test to identify with. And I caution you to do that, because then you identify, and then you have to detach from the identity. Too much going on, Virgo. But there is, the tools are out there. So if you're interested in finding out what your personality type is, which is very helpful to help you understand how you are connecting and engaging with others and vice versa, right? But I do feel like a lot of you here are utilizing your intuition to navigate, okay, your emotions, okay? Now, you're put an end to drama. Ended it. Okay. Five of Wands here. Chaos, confusion, competition, drama, whatever. The King of Swords came in and said, nope, shut it down. Shut it down. I'm not dealing with it. Okay. So this is just some additional message outside of what has been spoken so far. But the Five of Wands and the King of Swords is saying, no, no more drama, no more BS. I'm not having it. Okay. That is definitely that message. Then we have the High Priestess with strength. Okay. So I do feel like, once again, now at the end here, you're strengthening your intuition. So, okay, for some of you, you are dealing with a high priestess. Okay. For some of you, you are involved with one, and you are a high priestess. What does that mean? Is that you are divinely connected. Okay. That you have a true gift. Your intuition is extremely sensitive. You are probably an empath. Not probably, you are. You are an empath. Look, and that's another thing. Because you can feel that energy, you block it out. You're not playing any games with any negativity. You are blocking out all negativity in the month of January. Okay. But you are also strengthening your intuition. And I feel like, thank you, Spirit, for clarifying that for me. Because your intuition is in high gear in the month of January, it feels so much like fantasy. Because your logical mind, your mind that is able to compute quantum physics, cannot make sense of the things that are happening. Okay, you may very well be dreaming. I'm getting with this Jupiter energy, how he's flying and soaring. You may be having some like quantum leap or some, what is it called? Astral projection, things that are happening. And then you wake up and it's in your reality and you're like, whoa, okay. You're having a hard time wrapping your logical mind around the spiritual things that are happening. Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling for you, Virgo. Very good. Okay. All right. I feel like I repeated myself several times. So let's move on. Lover's Oracle for the Virgos, please. What is it that they need to know for the month of January? Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay? Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. And I want you to take a look here at that eye in the center. Okay? But yes, time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Somebody else got that card. I forget who it was. All right. Let's see. Priestess of light for the sign of Virgo. What is it that they need to know? I heard be patient with that time energy. Okay. I also heard divine timing. Okay. Okay. For some of you, thank you, Spirit. For some of you who are trying, some of you are trying to strengthen your intuition because you want to be a high priestess. Let me explain something to you. And I don't know if I've said this to the Virgos or any of the community here, but I am an ordained high priestess. I didn't just decide that, okay? It was in my past life, and it was brought into my awareness at a very young age, but I didn't know what they were talking about. And then it came up again when I came into my awakening, and it was like, you are a high priestess, or you were, okay? I have since become ordained. It wasn't something I just decided. It's not something that can be taught. It's not a self, it's not a self thing. It's how the collective views you, but it's also how the divine views you. Okay. So if you are trying, Virgo, to be a high priestess, or you're trying to identify as a high priestess, I feel like give it time. Okay. If you're trying to strengthen your intuition, so I don't know, you want to be a tarot reader or whatever purpose you have it for, give it time. Okay. Perhaps this is your first lifetime as a priestess. Okay. What else is Spirit saying on that? like in 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 everyone who has this highly sensitive intuition is not a high priestess. Okay, that's an additional message there. Be who you are. Okay, don't try to mimic or identify, um, self-identify. I don't know. Spirit's saying that he's preaching here to me. Okay. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna leave that there. But you are working on your intuition. Your intuition is very sensitive right now, so you're feeling energy strongly. Okay, and all of what I'm speaking is not to deter you. Absolutely, nurture your gift. Okay, but give it time. Okay, okay. All right, pieces of light for the sign of Virgo. What is it that they need to know for the month of January? And definitely protect yourself, okay? If you're doing this spirituality and you're trying to tap into this behind the veil, you better protect yourself. See, because that's the thing, especially with our younger community, is that sometimes you don't know what you're getting yourself into. If you're truly called, you should be good, because the spirit is going to guide you. Your intuition is going to guide you. Your synchronicities are going to be the guiding light for you. But if you're just trying to do something because it's trending, you got to be careful. Okay. All right. All right. I'm preaching. I just love my priestesses, and I want I want the best for you. Okay. And I can see that that's what we're trying to do here, Virgos. Okay. All right. This message is not going to resonate for everybody. All right. Let's get this priestess of light to get out of here. The sign of Virgo. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Abundance. Okay. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. Look at her. Oh man, I just forgot her name. Oh, darn. Me and my mind. Okay. This priestess here has the hardest time recalling information. The hardest time. I've learned so much, but I just cannot recall it. Anyways, I'm gonna blame that on the weed I used to smoke. All right, Virgos, let's go. This portends a time of great joy and receptivity for you. The prosperity you've been longing for is coming your way. An investment may pay off, or an unexpected windfall may appear. But even if the increase in wealth comes slowly at first, the abundance is sure to expand as you allow yourself to focus on the present value already in your life. See, remain in the present moment. That is the strongest way to strengthen your intuition. Stay present. Always remember that value comes in many forms. There is good fortune in nature, friendship, and the simple moments of small joys. This grateful awareness will shine in your life like the sweet violet aura around Lakshmi. I'm so glad they put her name in there. Lakshmi's luminous being at her feet. Baby elephants herald the arrival of true prosperity, bringing with them an energy of strength and peaceful certainty. This card is telling you to rest assured, for great joy and prosperity will soon be expanding throughout your life. Affirmation: I open my mind and my life to the blessings of the universe. Unlimited wealth is coming to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Absolutely. That's a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Virgo. I'm going to leave it right there. Love and light.